Welcome everyone to round 7 of Race Department's Formula FG Championship, here from Dijon in France. I'm your host tonight, Aidan Karen, and I'm the only one in the commentary box. And, well, first of all, want to start on not such a jolly note. Obviously, in the past week, France has been absolutely shocked by the actions in Paris. It's a massive coincidence that we were to have our French round now, and it's just at this moment in time that I want to say that obviously we give our respects to the people of Paris, our condolences. It's an absolute tragedy, really. So yeah, stay strong, Paris. We are thinking about you. To move on from that, we have had our qualifying session. There you go. Look, I'm struggling to take this seriously now. You know, it's the French round, but we're not even there, so it's really hard to put it in perspective. But moving away from that, the qualifying results here: Ben Utzer in the rain was able to overcome James McNamara to get pole position late in the session. Jamie Cox, Daniel Harvey 3rd and 4th, with Sigalakis Ratavaras 5th and 6th, Pablo Deal and Takuma Ishikawa 7th and 8th. Tapio Rinyaho made the 10 again and in 9th, and Aaron Reed rounded that out. You look backwards and you got Stefan Berner. He won here last season. It's his first win. He's in 14th. Nathan Corns, he's been on the podium every race so far. He's in 16th. And I think it's going to be harder for him today. And then Toby Kadera in 21st. You know, that rain shower has definitely thrown everything all over the place. But with that, we can see we got a nice dry race, so it should be a little bit more normal, I guess you'd say. And we will head right over to the grid then for the French Grand Prix. And we're on the grid then. Ben Utzer on the front, McNamara next to him. You can see Jamie Cox and Daniel Harvey there. We're up to 4 lights, we're up to 5 lights. They're out already. We're underway here in France. It's a poor start there from Utzer, in fact. McNamara challenges down into the first corner. He's got the inside line though, Utzer. And he's going to just be able to hold from in front of the Australian. Harvey's moved up, Ratavara's moved up, Cox has fallen backwards in fact. I think Ishikawa's moved up very nicely so far. Here we go around the fantastic final 2 corners, especially this one. Supreme onto the main straight for the first time then. McNamara, what can he do? I'd be amazed if he's going to be able to outgun. What do I know? Radavara's there, looking 4 wide into the first corner. McNamara is through though. First time for a couple of rounds, he hasn't been substituted in the practice session, and he's making the most of it so far. Mishra a little bit wide there, comes back on track, nearly takes out Nathan Corns. Remarkably, that's the first position that Corns has actually gained this race. Sigalakis here under a little bit of pressure from Aaron Reed. Reed looks to the inside, tucks back in. Two by two down the straight. 3 rows. Rinyaho looking to the inside. Oh, hello. Right, we've cut back because we've been doing something now. Let's look at this again. What's happening here? We got 3 wide into the first corner. McNamara's in front. Harvey's down the inside. We'll get the next camera view in a moment. That's Utsa in the middle. McNamara turns in. Harvey's there. Harvey into Utsa. Utsa into Rautavara. Rautavara gets very airborne there. And there's a wheel off, so that would have to be Rautavara. That's the wrong button entirely. Onboard view here from Jamie Cox. We'll slow that down. Harvey just seemed to lose the rear end a little bit mid-corner. He's well down the inside here. He's pretty much got the move done. Utsa fights back a little bit, loses a little bit of grip there. See, there you go. There goes Harvey down the inside. You know, there's nothing been done wrong here by Utsa. You know, he's in a very tricky spot. You can see there's Harvey just sliding into him in his mirror. You can tell how much I love slow motions. Tell how much I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. So then, Rautavara, you know, he's got nowhere to go. He's just the unlucky one there, more than anything. Rui Martins has gone off there as well. Has he been whacked? I think he has. No, a little bit of a lock up mid corner. Oh. What's Utsa done? He's getting it out of the gravel trap. That's not how to do it. Rautavara's done with a wheel. So both apexes are out at the start of the third lap here in France. And that's just that. McNamara is second to the good from Jamie Cox. Takuma Ishikawa was already having a look on the defending champ. Pablo Deals into fourth. They're into a yellow flag zone, so I'm not... Yeah, Jamie Cox can't really defend it all there. Ishikawa just got it done before yellow flag zone. Aaron Reed's up into fifth. Sigalakis is sixth, so he's still moved down a position even though 3 cars have gone out in front of him. Rinyaho's in 7th. Brugman is up into 8th from 11th. Graham 9th from 13th. Nathan Corns is in the top 10. Okay, well... Jesus. Stefan Byrne is in the pit lane? With an electrical problem. 4 of 59. We're about to complete lap 4 of 59. We've lost 2 cars. One's been in the pits. Okay. Jamie Cox here, down, having a look at Ishikawa. He's struggling to keep up with the Razor car there. Have another look. Can't get it done. Ishikawa looking good. Nathan Korn's fastest lap. Jamie Cox, he's trying to keep as close as possible. That's all he can do. It's his best opportunity. So Sigalakis is up into 5th. He's got the slipstream, Cox. Now he just needs the power. You can see him in the mirror there. He's not finding anything. Yeah, Reed looked like he was struggling through the corner there. Understeers a lot right in front of Brugman. So that allows Sigalakis and Rinyaho through. The RD driver is back on his way though. No real harm done. We saw, of course, last year a lot of people spinning off, so it's not like it's an easy track. Eric Costello was really struggling there. Fidera, meanwhile, is up 6 spots to 15th. Making the most of it. Will he find what he wants down the inside of Costello? That's going to be a pretty big effort. I mean, that RD is pretty... It's amazing in the race at the moment. We know that. As Ishikawa and Cox, they're both just absolute. They've caught up to McNamara heaps. It was half a second at the first intermediate. It's now, well, the previous intermediate, wherever that is, it's now only 0.2 of a second. Ishikawa is actually, it's gone to the point he's going to be looking to get past McNamara down the straight. Ishikawa, good strong move down the inside there. McNamara holding a wider line. Will keep Jamie Cox behind him for at least this lap. Ishikawa though into the lead then for Razor. There's Nathan Corns, he's in 10th. He's got Urjit Mishra right behind him. And you might think, well, you know, what's Mishra going to be able to do? That JHR has some top speed. Expect to see both Mishra and his teammate Yamaguchi, you know, making some moves. So here comes Jamie Cox down the main straight. Gonna have a look at McNamara. He is struggling though. Can't get it done though. Oh, Nathan Corns. He's tried down the inside and he has completely ruined that. He's down the inside of Reed, he's down the inside of Brugman. Graham is there as well. And he's done exactly what Harvey did. He's understeered straight into the middle car. There's no problem for Brugman. Reed will eventually get his car turned around. You know, we've seen it in the US. Nathan Corns, he's not afraid to get his elbows out. Seems he's got pretty decent car control when it comes to knocking someone off the circuit as well. So Corns continues into 8th, which is where he technically was, I think. Andy Graham's been a big winner out of that. He's gotten up a few positions. You go Orchard Mishra. This is what I'm talking about, that JHR. It's got some pull down the straight. The Indian leaves Corns for dust as Brugman's stuck in the trap there. Aaron Reed got out absolutely fine, so Brugman's in a bit of trouble. Ishikawa pulling away from James McNamara with ease. Jamie Cox doing whatever he can. Pulls out now. Is he a little bit closer? I don't think he is. As we have ourselves a yellow flag. And is that for Brugman? It would have to be. He gets the car moving a little bit. There you go, he's got some room to maneuver and he gets going. But he's 2 laps down. Tyres are going to have nothing but gravel on them. They'll be cold. The engine, you know, it's up at massive temperatures right now, so a struggle for him. Jamie Cox, what about this time? Yet again, it's a no. Mishra and Korn seem like they're having a decent battle. I'm thinking Mishra is probably going to be just holding up Corns a little bit. It'll allow Yamaguchi to really make his way into this fight. You know, both the JHRs so far, they're up a massive amount of positions. Mishra's from 20th, Yamaguchi's from 19. Here you go, Nathan Corn's going to have a look down the inside now. Has he got enough? The answer is no. More than anything, that's what is slowing these two down. You know, we can see Nathan Corns, he's right on the back of the JHR. But he can't make his way past. That's allowing Graham just to not have to worry about what's behind him as much. He's focusing on Rinyaho and Sigalakis, who are still going at it. Back to Jamie Cox. Is he a little bit closer this time? He might be, but he's just falling off the back. You can see him in the mirror. And he can't do it yet again. Buttons and Rob Sharp here. Sharp decides not to push for it too much. Oh, McNamara a little bit slower through there. Jamie Cox, he's really catching through the final corner. What he needs more than anything is to not be that close. Now, if he pulls back in, he's taking his time. You know, he needed more slipstream more than anything. Sigalakis there has finally been overtaken by Rinyaho. There you go, Rinyaho pulled in, got a little bit more speed back. Then promptly dived down the inside. Sigalakis let him through. Good move there from the Finn. He's up into 5th place. You know, after a couple of poor rounds, Daniel Harvey, fastest lap. After a couple of poor rounds for the Falcons squad, you know, he's got himself a podium. He's having a good race here as well. Mishra still keeping corns bottled up behind him. Cadero meanwhile up into 12th. Yeah, that'll be why Daniel Harvey running very, very light. Only four. It's probably only another 3 laps for him. Brugman, Reed, Burner, and then I'd say, yeah, Brugman's actually 2 laps down. Ishikawa though, he's still got a decent lead over McNamara. Jamie Cox just not getting anywhere. 14 extra horsepower in that in the Honda. Don't know where I was trying to go with that. Entech getting the most out of that Honda engine. Andy Graham here. Sigalakis having a look down the inside. Mishra with the fastest lap of the race so far. Sigalakis does not find a way by. Mishra now on the back of the Greek driver's wing. And as we're expecting to see Yamaguchi, and it's amazing that he is going so light, yet he's not catching up to the 2 in front of him. They're both going light as well. Lasky is he's got himself the most amount of fuel on board. That's saying something, you know. Even Burner's been in the pits and he's got less. As that was McNamara going into the pits. So that's released Jamie Cox. Quite a few of them gone into the pits, you know, to the point where Cadero's trying to overtake Costello for 6th place all of a sudden. Rob Sharp will probably be in the 10 in a moment. Nope. You'll have a second bite of the cherry. Mercedes power in both of these cars. Falcon have not been able to get their car to where they wanted though. And I believe the Raven West has stayed ahead comfortably. Past the pit lane. Here we go. Orchard Mishra. In goes Sigalakis, I'm guessing. Yep. Cadero again trying to get by Costello. It's not going to work that well. The Ferrari well, the way that it's been geared and everything in the RD has a hell of a lot of power. McNamara taking a very wide line there.
At the end of this lap.
So Mishra is going to come in. Ishikawa is in. So is Jamie Cox. Mishra, Corns, they'll all be in this lap. This could be really important in terms of who's where in the pit lane. Nathan Corns doesn't come in fact. So Nathan Corns decides rather to go, well, I assume he would have gone
at the end of this lap.
and led the lap. That does promote Jack Lasky into second place. Possibly looking at a one-stop strategy is the Brit. But I mean, can only imagine Ishikawa's going to show him why that is quite a bad idea. Nathan Corns then will be coming into the pit lane. He begins his trundle along. Ishikawa though going very long next in, you know, they all are in fact. So Jack Lasky leads for Drift Slide. He did this in China, I believe. Nathan Corns pops out. He's ahead of Orjit Mishra. They're ahead of Pablo Deal. Sigalakis has Kedera for company. Obviously he's got a lot less fuel, but his tyres are not going to be anywhere near good. So it's an interesting trade-off here. We'll have a look, see if Ishikawa's making any ground. You'd expect he would be. I've been wrong before though. Lasky driving well. Jamie Cox is a long way out from Ishikawa. Rinho hassling the back of McNamara. Costello's found himself into sixth all of a sudden. Corns is in 7th place. Rinho having a look down the inside here of McNamara. Pulls back in. He now looks to the inside again. McNamara defends. He's able to keep the space. There, spot. Interesting there because it was very much the same technique that Rinho used to great effect against Sigalakis, but it has not worked against McNamara. Now then, Jamie Cox is slowly reeling in Ishikawa. You know, he's found himself 4/10 since last I looked. McNamara going wide there. Up into Costello. Costello on the outside there of Nathan Corns. It's slowed down that pack. Mishra's now onto the back of it as well. More than anything, it's just helped McNamara. He's lost a spot to Rinyaho, but he's dropped Costello and Corns and Mishra. Down to the first corner, Costello holds over Corns. Pablo Deal slowly sneaking towards that fight. Sigalakis still holds Kadera, Graham, and Yamaguchi doesn't seem like he's on song. There might be something with that Porsche engine or the car. Just doesn't seem like he's getting the most out of it. Have a look back at the front. Lasky's still making the most of his time here. Jamie Cox is making the most of his time as well. Hunting down Nishikawa. Could come down to pit stops. Which pit crew gets the job done best? Here with Cox. He actually loses out a little bit to Ishikawa there. Kadera looks to the inside into the final corner. Can't find it there. He's a long way down the inside this time. He's probably he's got to get it done this time, you'd think. That looked like, was that Yamaguchi, I think, making it 3 wide. Kadera goes through. Yamaguchi's past Graham. Here he is, yeah, he's dived down the inside, almost down the inside of both of them. He's made a pretty good decision there. We've seen nothing but bad fortune come to those who dive down the inside in a 3 wide situation at the first corner. Of course, the only ones that haven't been impacted have been the ones that are on that inside, but the other 2 on the outside have a lot to lose. Meanwhile, Mishra's been dropped entirely by this group. McNamara likely going to be a sitting duck here. Costello moves to the inside. What's Corns going to do? Corns elects to wait rather than try the 3 wide maneuver. He'll probably get what he wants, and that's the position James McNamara currently holds. He'll probably get that down the straight next run. Lasky still holding out in front. Can't be long until he'll be coming in. Then it's interesting to see, is Ishikawa at all losing a bit of time behind Lasky? Because he's losing time to Jamie Cox. It's like we're only just approaching halfway right now. As here we go, Lasky will be in this lap. Because, you know, there might be a little bit of dirty air coming from the back of that drift slide, but he's done a fantastic job thus far, Lasky, and he'll get himself into the effective first position. Corns has gone past McNamara. You'd imagine Mishra would do the same deal. Wouldn't be far away. then Kadera is going to have to do it all over again with a different 2KF1 car. So then, Lasky comes in. Ishikawa leads the race yet again. Jamie Cox moves into second. Rinyaho third. Costello, Corns, Mishra will be past McNamara there. Deal, Kadera, Sigalakis is having a look. No, he's not. That's Yamaguchi down the inside of Sigalakis. Andy Graham's really close. Vimalana there. Lasky's in the lane. So Sharp and Martins, that battle is still going on. Daniel Harvey's coming out of nowhere. Lasky pops out. 17th currently. But he is fuel to the end of the race. So Jack Lasky is your effective race leader based on pit stops remaining. As everyone else so far is going to be pitting again. Of course, they're going to have a lot less time to pit, so it's one to watch now. We'll keep our eye on Andy Graham. Sigalakis loses another position there. Did I say Graham? I think we'll keep an eye on Lasky. Graham's gone past Sigalakis. So then, Tapio Rinyaho occupies third. Jamie Cox is in second. But leading the race by about 3.5 seconds is Takuma Ishikawa. So with that, we will take our first and only break of the broadcast. We do hope that you will join us after this.